How's it going, YouTube? This is Mr. Scrubbert coming at you from St. Joseph, Missouri. It's Scrubbert's Stronghold. I finally get to play my own turn as Italy, as I've been in and out of military training a lot. My map is horribly outdated. However, I got it updated enough to think I know what I'm doing for Italy's small-time Mediterranean plays. So we should have a pretty interesting turn this time. I'm going to do my one technological roll, try and get that wartime economy going, as well as I'll move into directly after this what I purchased, and then go for my moves. So we got wartime economy, my one roll, trying to look for that 7+, and it's, let me double check here, kind of crappy shadow. It does not appear to be on a canted edge, so I'm going to take that as an 8, right in the corner. Tried making sure it wasn't leaning or anything like that. Looks like a flat 8, which is enough to go to wartime economy, which is great. I will need that for what's about to happen. Yeah, that's right. Alrighty, so we're gonna take this on over. Well, actually, I'll just probably keep it here. Alright, so this turn for Italy. Italy officially declares war on the United Kingdom. And we have a certain number of combat moves and convoys that we're going to do, hopefully to help in the furthering the Axis cause here. So the fleet here, it dispersed, and I'll go over exactly where everything went here in a minute. The sub that was here in C-Zone 48, he's going to go 1-2 up to C-Zone 23, because we have this small, I think it was a Corvette. I don't really have one for a Corvette up there, so it only defends a convoy line at escort duty at 2, so a little bit better chance of not dying as opposed to going down to, say, here. So we're going to try and convoy up here, take $5 if we cannot, and see what goes from there. Over here, the fleet dispersing. This is the order of attacks too as well. It's very important to have this correct order down. The fleet, the 3 coastal subs and 1 sub that was here are going to come down here and try and convoy all the money out of this convoy line for a total of 6 if they can make it. And then we have the important ones. So the fleet disperses, and we come on over to here. So Italy will be attacking Transjordan, Eastern Egypt, and Western Egypt. So, and we'll go in order. So Western Egypt will be all the land units that can reach it. This is motorized infantry, by the way. All the infantry that can possibly make it. So 5 ones, because it's a desert, which I don't like, but hopefully 5 ones means decent. Now, I have them over on the board, separate ones, so I didn't have to move these. But in this transport here, along with 1 heavy cruiser and 1 light cruiser bombarding Transjordan, we have 1 Marine. I'll go ahead and put him there. 1 Marine and 1 infantry from Rome. And into Eastern Egypt, we have 2 infantry and the 2 Marines coming from those transports. Hopefully I can do that, just like that. And that is this party right here. So an offshore bombardment from a battleship as well as another heavy cruiser. And then the aircraft that were all here in Sardinia. Excuse me if I butcher that. I already have them on the battle board, but 1 at a movement of 1, 2, 3. The 1 fighter is going to go to Transjordan, and then the fighter and tactical are going to go to Eastern Egypt in that order. So fighter here, support, fighter and tactical support here. I'm probably going to really butcher that combat when I get to it. So we're going to move on over to here, and we're going to do our convoys first. I'm going to pick up this real quick. Move on over to here. Oh, excuse me, I did not go over my purchases. Very easy, my purchases. I spent $5, moved the battleship up to the 2nd stage, as well as I purchased a infantry for $3, saving 2 for next turn. So, move all these over here. Need those in a minute. And I need these dice here. Try not to drop it. Excuse me, guys. I only have a phone. So, we're going to start with the top one, like I said, in order. So, as far as I know, I have a +2. Alright, so this is a 1, and this is a 5 with my +2, for a total of $4. Let me get, so I remember it. I'm just going to go ahead and put $4 from Great Britain right there. Hopefully. I do know, or I've been told that he gets a chance to roll to kill my sub. He needs a 1 or a 2. And he got a 2. Okay. Kills my sub. It's pretty sad. I don't know if the convoy still goes through or not, because it came before. So I'm going to leave this here for now. And again, gentlemen, if you could correct me and let me know if he still gets the money taken or what happens in that circumstance. Pretty unfortunate, but taking $4, hopefully to take another 6. So we're going to come over here to the big one. We have, ooh, my stomach. Got to do them one at a time. So we're going to do the coastal subs first. So the first coastal sub, only with a modifier of 1. That's pretty bad. Nothing happens. So that's a miss, because it's going to be only a 2. 2 is 5. Next one. We have a 3 and a 3. So 1 gets taken, because this becomes a 4. So $1 so far. I'm going to put this, 1 right there, 1 right there. Okay, so there's 2 down. All right, here for the third coastal sub. Oof, another miss. Not looking too good. And lastly, for the normal sub, with the modifier of +2. Yeah, ooh, that'll work. So a 7 to a 1, that'll take it all the way to the full 6. Got a little sketchy there for a minute. So full $6, and there are no escort ships in this season, to my knowledge. I might be wrong because of that. Again, I'm new. So, gentlemen, if you could please look over my video, let me know what all happens. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll put that there. What did I do with the other one? I'll put that guy right there. All right. All right. Now for the exciting part, and the part where I'm going to mess up probably the most. We will start with Transjordan. So moving on over to here. I have this all set up. It's kind of hard to understand from here, but these are my Transjordan, and this is Transjordan. This is Eastern Egypt. I already moved them back, the one for desert. And then up here we have, because they're in rows, I have, this is the Egypt, Eastern Egypt, Cairo defending. And then this, where's the militia at? Oh yeah, okay. This right here is Transjordan, and this one right here is the Western Egypt. So hopefully I'm going to remember that. So we'll do trans first, Transjordan. So for Transjordan, I have, I'll start with the offshore bombardment, which is the, wait, Transjordan has 2 bombards. Yeah, okay. I just ran out of boats, but there's a heavy cruiser in there too. So a heavy cruiser is going to shoot at 2. Shoot at 2, and light cruisers at 1. So, alright, so in color coordination, here we go. We got blue, which is the heavy, green, which is the light. This dice is actually smaller than the other one. That's weird. And I'm looking for a 2 on the heavy cruiser or a 1 on the light cruiser. And both miss. That stinks. Alrighty, moving on. We have a fighter at 6, which will be another green dice. So fighter at 6, as well as a marine and an infantryman, both at 1. So I'll use these little kind of militia die here. Attacking one guy who's defending at 4. Oh, please don't do that. Oh, okay. Well, the fighter looks like it lands a hit, and both the Marine and the infantryman miss spectacularly. So for the defending infantryman, needs a 4, a 10, misses. All right. So Transjordan will go to Italy with a devastating loss, and as I understand it, and as I've been told, that also changes Iraq to Italy. So an Italian soldier will go here, but he's an Iraqi, painted up by a cool guy in Greece. So I'm going to leave him there because he's an Iraqi and he's cool. Just he's Italian now. All right, now we'll do the smaller one because we'll save the big one for last. We have 5 at 1 against 1 at 2. So we have 1 militia. And then I didn't bring them over here, but so I'll just roll. This battle might take a few. Close. We have a couple 2s, but no cigar on that one. So we'll roll for the militia. 7. Miss. Here we go again. Oh, I did do one thing wrong. Maybe. He's a motorized infantry, which is a mechanical device of sorts. So as to my understanding, as I've read the rules, I have to roll and see if it rolls a 12. If it's a 12, he has to immediately retreat from battle because of the breakdown in desert warfare. Correct me if I'm wrong, because he's motorized infantry. I'm thinking the motorized means he has to do it. If it's just because he's infantry, he doesn't have to do it. Let me know. But I'm gonna cover all my bases. So a 9. So he's safe for that roll, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it again for the second round of combat. A 6. All right. So now rolling all 5 again. And 11, 3, 2 misses again. This might be a minute. Looking for a 2 for the British militia. That's canted. However, as Ozark Outpost points out, the sides that it most likely could be is a 5, 11, or a 3. So I will call it at a 6. Well, I guess there was a 1 on this side. I'm going to just re-roll it. A 2. There you go. All right. All right, so I'm going to take one guy, knock that down, and roll for my motorized again. 7. Rolling 4 dice. A 1. There it is. Yeah. All right. One guy. Ooh. Thought this was going to take a minute. And for the roll for the militia, an 8. So, Western Egypt has fallen. Take this guy off of here. Off of here. Flip this. And we have Western Egypt. Alrighty. And then for Eastern Egypt, the big one, I get pretty nervous at this. So we're going to take this nice and slow. We have a battleship, which is shooting at a 4. And then we have a heavy cruiser shooting at a 3. So we're going to use, give me a blue for the heavy cruiser, and use one of these yellows. So yellow for the battleship, and blue for the heavy cruiser. I need a 4 on the yellow, and I need a 2 on the blue. So close on the heavy cruiser, 3. However, the battleship did go through, 4. And to my understanding, it is first strike for offshore bombardment. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's why I saw underneath amphibious assault offshore bombardment. I'm going to presume Ozark wants to take the militia first as an immediate casualty. So I will remove the militia. Alright, now for the remainder of the combat. We have 4 infantry, It's used by the normal big green dice I've been using. Well, 2 Marines and 2 infantry. I have a fighter at 6, which I will use the green dice. And I have a tactical bomber at 7, which I'll use the yellow one for again. Alright, well, the infantry actually landed a hit at 1. This is a miss at a 2. The green was a 6, so that's a hit. And this is, yes, 6. Alright, just had to make sure. Sometimes I can't tell. They have the line or the dot upside down. So this is a 6 as well. So 3 hits total, and I think I needed just 2. So good on there. We're going to take the 2 infantry remaining for Britain, defending at a 4. An 8 and an 8. 2 8s. Both misses. Alright. So Eastern Egypt is now Italian. Alright. No casualties there. Okay. Yeah, and that is it for combat. So we're going to move right into non-combat. This is the longest video I've ever done. So this gentleman here, this mountain infantry, he's going to rail down to this territory here. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. The bottom boot hill. This militia right here, he's going to move up into Rome proper. This guy's going to stay there, right where he's at. Okay. What else? Oh, the planes, Alrighty. So the plane from, let me grab one of them. Plane from Transjordan. So he went from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go 4 into here, and then 5 and land into Brook. With this gentleman here. Okay. As well as the other 2 planes are going to go same. They have 2 more movements. They're going to go up back into here, and they're going to land also into Brook. So let me get that real quick. And again, there might have been like a tactical select available for this guy, and the British infantry might have been able to swing back, or I might have made a mistake with the convoy, especially up there. They may or may not still lose the $4. I'm not quite sure. I'm a newbie as can get on this game. So, gentlemen, thank you for indulging me and being patient with me. I do appreciate it. And I hope you found this turn enjoyable when I'm all done. So, non-combat moves. The planes are where they need to be. The placements are where they need to be. Did I lose one in Transjordan? I thought I did. I can't remember. I'll have to go back to the video. I'm already losing it. But I might have lost. I thought you got one roll. No, you got it. It was here. Is where I lost the infantry. So here's where the guy lost. Okay. Alrighty. That should be alright. PK, I know your Russian fleet's here. So I'm sharing the season with you. Not at war, but at war with... Oh, one more thing. To my knowledge, as I've been told, declaring war on the UK flips this to Free French. I could be wrong, but as I was told, declaring war on UK flips that to Free French right there. Alrighty. So we have 6 IPP lost here. Here, if depending on what the group says the rules are, 4 IPP. And then we got to place our units. We're going to place the 1 infantry in the one place he can go up here. Save the $2. And then we are still constructing the battleship. I'm not sure if Hambone declared where it was being built out of, but it will be out of here. Because I think you have to declare what shipyard it's being built out of in case it gets taken by land and then they get ownership of the ship being produced. So, excuse me. That is it for Italy. As far as IPPs go, between Eastern and Western Egypt, going up a total of 2 there, 3 for Transjordan, 4, 5 for Iraq. So Italy will go up by 5 to 15. It's way outdated. 5 to 15, as well as 2 NOs for 2 each for Egypt, as well as the Mediterranean. Where is Italy? Oh, there's Italy. So 10. I saved 2. So 2. And then 15. Okay. And then another 4 for NOs. And then last but least, I have to roll 2d6s. Where'd I put them? Over here. 2d6s for wartime economy. To my understanding of that technology. A 1 and a 4, so 5. So another $5 going to Italy, which should end Italy. There's 20 plus 6, so $26. Sorry, I'm way off screen. I was just counting. My bad. $26 to Italy going into the next turn. And that will end Italy's turn. Again, please let me know my mistakes. I imagine I did plenty, and I'm just so grateful that you all put up with my inconsistent schedule and me being a brand newbie. But I am rather excited to finally get in and start doing stuff as Italy. So this is Mr. Scrubbert coming to you from Scrubbert's Stronghold in St. Joe, Missouri. And I hope you all having a great evening, and see you tomorrow.